How's it going, Tallmadge High School? Welcome back to another episode of Tallmadge TV.
And just a quick reminder for those of you who don't know, Tallmadge TV is now broadcasting every other Monday instead of every single Monday.
So if you were scared you missed last week's episode, you didn't, because it doesn't exist. Anyways, I'm Jerry Walsh.
And I'm Danny Macchiarole.
And I'm Mr. Shirdawa, and this is Tallmadge TV.
Alright, let's begin today's show with the morning announcements. Man, that felt good to say without bad audio.
I'm sure it was, Jerry. Vaughn, take us to the morning announcements.
Mrs. Conway's weekly ACT review session will be focusing on the English portion of the test for this week. The session is this Saturday, costs $25, and lasts from 8 a.m. to noon in Mrs. Conway's room. Student Senate is hosting the THS blood drive on Friday, March 9th from 7:30 to 1:30. Any seniors or parents of a senior who donate blood will also receive a raffle ticket for a chance to win a car. Also, if you are 16 years old and would like to donate, please grab a permission form from Mrs. Blasco in room 1436. And finally, FCA is hosting a bake sale to raise money for a child in Ethiopia that they sponsor. You can buy some of their baked goods for 50 cents each this week from Tuesday, March 6th to Thursday, March 8th. And this concludes your morning announcements.
Thanks, Vaughn. And before we go to this week's sports report, I think it's worth mentioning that the winter sports are almost over. Right, Jerry?
Yup, but that also means spring sports are right around the corner.
But for now, let's go to this week's sports report.
To start off the score report, the wheelchair basketball team won their first game of 2 on Saturday, and the boys and girls bowling teams each placed third in their respective district tournaments, meaning that both teams advanced for the first time in school history. Great job, guys. Now, on to the schedule. Coming up this week, we've got the boys bowling team going to states on Friday, and right next to them we have the girls bowling team who will also be going to states on Saturday. This Saturday is also the day of the wheelchair basketball state tournament.
Thanks, Vaughn. And while we're on the subject of sports, we actually have a student-submitted video clip this week from Darren Hudak.
That's right. Darren decided to dedicate his full court basketball shot to this here Tallmadge TV. Let's take a look.
Tallmadge TV, this is for you.
What a shot. Thanks again, Darren, for sending us that clip. Just a reminder, if you guys have any random clips you want on the show, send them our way at tallmadgetv@gmail.com.
And if we don't have a video clip for the week, we'll just go right ahead to the weather. Kind of like this. Huh. This week's weather looks... Actually, I don't even know. Vaughn edits these panels in post-production, so we have no idea what the heck the weather's even gonna look like.
Well, at least you didn't get picked up by a Wii cursor like I did.
Oh, come on, Jerry. That was actually kind of funny.
Sure it was.
No, for real. The last episode got the best reviews out of all of these broadcasts.
What? Are you serious?
I'm totally serious, Jerry.
That's awesome.
I know. We want to thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback.
And for those of you who don't know, you guys aren't the only ones who watch these broadcasts. Turns out, Monroe Elementary does too, and they've created their own version of the show called Tallmadge TV Junior.
We wanted to give the cast a huge shout out for not only watching and enjoying these videos, but for creating their own version of the show.
And due to the immense amount of positive feedback we've received this year, we've decided to try and keep Tallmadge TV alive next school year.
More information on that in the next broadcast. But for now, I'm Danny Macchiarole.
And I'm Jerry Walsh.
And this has been Tallmadge TV.
Be incredible.
And we'll keep on being credible.
Stay tuned for next week.
And if we don't have a video clip for the week, we'll just go to the weather. Huh?
Bring it and go to the weather.
Huh?